everybody, how are we doing today? Alright. We're just gonna chill with a little Oxygen Not Included for now. I've been playing the game that we were on stream with last time a little bit in the mornings. And I've got it going, like, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So, we're gonna see... Do you have both bots in here? Okay, so... Yeah, I've got this coming out of here at like a nice... like 32 degrees. It gets up here to like a nice 30 degrees. That's exactly what I want. Because the idea is that it can then help to do all this. So I changed it a little bit. I had it before where this would only turn on if this here wasn't full enough. But now I've got it so it'll also turn on if this gets too cold. That way we can try and keep our trees growing. Essentially, my current goal is to get my industrial area up and running. So I added a few more... Let's see, what have I done since the last stream? I added a couple more natural gas generators just to keep the power kind of going. I added another hatch farm. I don't know if we did that on stream last time. But I've got another hatch farm going right now. My Drecos are doing pretty well. I added a Shine Nymph farm. I don't know why. Just in case I need it. I could also probably use it to farm eggs to eat if I need to as well. And essentially what'll happen is if it gets too full, this door will open so that they can go free. And then we've got a bunch flying around up here. I'm currently trying to get this done while these guys here are... Well, this is dormant. My oxygen situation, as you can see, is doing very well. Okay. Okay, so... I mean, I used to do the makeup all the time for stream. I just haven't in a while because... I didn't feel like doing it for short streams after work, but I'm gonna try and start essentially just doing what I used to always do for streaming and get back to that because that's what I want to do. Okay. So far this is my candidate for my industrial area. Is it gonna be this area over here? But I'm still trying to see what's in this big hole over here as well. Never said I disagreed. It's business. It's pretty much all it is. I'm a very authentic streamer, but I mean, it's still business, like, How is this doing? Okay, this is slowly getting back up in temperature, so that's good. My water's looking good. I mean, my family's essentially in another country, so I'm just kind of fucked, so. I don't know. My family here is just kind of shit, so I mean, what you gonna do? Okay, so I mean, this is going pretty half decent. That's actually pretty cold. Why is that coming? Oh, it's because it's not very dense. There's other issues with that, which we're trying to work on, but because everything is shut down, we can't. So. But I mean, that's something... Should look into whether that's something that would even be possible with our situation. And before anybody says anything, there are potentially complicating factors, so... okay, what else do we have going on? I just need to wait for... Okay, good. So this is all done now. Yeah, I need to get this finished. And yeah, I wanted to build around this a little bit just so that we can make sure that there's... Just so we can dig some... We could have dug some of this out in order to... And now we don't have to worry about it disappearing with this. So what I'm working on right now is trying to clear out a bunch of areas down here so that we can decide where we are going to make our industrial area. This, we're essentially looking for these oil reservoirs. I might actually even... Let's do this, and let's bring this ladder over. And we'll go like this. Well, just... I mean, all I can say is, I'll leave it up to Mux, but there are complicating matters. That's essentially all there is. I mean, I've gotten clearance from work to take 3 weeks off over Christmas so that I can go down for a week in Christmas and have the 2 weeks of quarantine when I come back. So that's actually what that tip goal is up top for, is to help pay for those extra 2 weeks, because I don't have 3 weeks worth of vacation. So essentially, over the next couple of weeks, I need to do a little bit of research, figure out where to get a plane ticket to, and then we're gonna look into potential waivers that I might need to do in order to avoid any quarantine issues when I get down there. Quarantine or other issues when I get down there. But, I mean... all I really need is just for everybody to stop being fucking morons. And to, you know, wear their masks and social distance and go back to being responsible fucking adults. And then, I mean... and then everything will just kind of, you know, go back to normal. Eventually, anyways. There are in some places. So I would be flying to Chicago, and Chicago does have quarantine for some people. Actually, I'm gonna do that. So Chicago, like, it depends on where you're going, like what state you're going to, right? So, for example, like I said, Chicago has quarantine for some people. Especially if you're then leaving the state. So I would be flying into Chicago, but I would be vacationing in Indiana, which means that there's potential issues. So. I just did that to wipe that out of the chat log, Sturgis. Mux is very private, and he prefers the closest to Bisay that he is in Indiana near Chicago. Oh god, I just spilled on myself. Give me a second, guys. Wait, I just realized I timed out for 600 seconds. Can I undo that? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. You should be able to chat again. I didn't know how to do a purge. In this. All I see is timeout and ban. And the timeout is for like a really long time. Okay, there it is. I see it. Okay, I see how to do it now. I monitor my chat from OBS. So I wasn't instantly knowledgeable about where that was. Usually Mux handles that, but I didn't know if he was still... Actually, Mux, that's not a bad idea. Why don't you do that? It's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, it's not something that usually comes up because most people don't know that information. Well, yeah, that's true. There's only like very, very few people that would come into this chat will know that piece of information, so. Well, it's up to you, Mux. You can do it if you want to. I mean, obviously I like it. But... seriously, I need like something else that I can work on while the diggers like do their shit. Look at all my fishes. So many fishes. I need to make sure that we're like all ready for working down there. I think I've got most of the transit tubes. I want to start unlocking this. Because these will be good for making transportation in between my different zones. Because I'm gonna have probably... Okay. So I'm thinking of doing... like, maybe up over in this area, we'll do, like, a farm for all of the cold stuff. So we'll have a tube that goes, like, that way. And then, like, way the fuck down here is gonna be my industrial area. So we'll have a tube that goes down there. Unless we can get something in here, but... I didn't realize I was so far away from my base. Holy shit. My base is pretty fucking small. This is coming out like at a nice 35 degrees. That's perfect. And by the time it gets down here, it should be like roughly 20. This is slowly increasing in temperature. I need these guys to get to 15 degrees Celsius again. A little bit more hydrogen in here. How are we doing? Well, there's a volcano. I mean, this area down here would probably be good for industrial. It's just so fucking far away. Because what I'll probably make a tube station. Right here would probably actually be a really good place. I don't have anything else going on here. So we could do a tube station in here. As long as I could get the tubes out of this area. That's... Up here is probably a better place, though. I know it's nothing like spectacular, but I'm actually really happy with the automation I've got set up. How much of this do I have? You know what? Let's do a thing. Oh, these used to take refined metal. They don't anymore. Just to help them get down a little quicker. There we go. Let's see, what can we get? Omelets. I like how this area is so nice and clean because of my sweepy bot. He like cleans up whenever people leave food. He brings the food into here so that the sweepers will put it in the fridge. It works well. Hopefully this here will warm up soon. Oh, it's warming up again. Okay. Cool. Perfect. So I'm actually going to set this to 15 instead then. Cool. Oh shit, am I out of power again? Fuck. This is why I need to get the industrial area going. Because then I can add petroleum into the mix. Okay, we need to find coal. Coal. My hatches are not producing enough coal. That is the problem. That's iron, that's not coal. There's a little bit right here. There we go. You probably brought in to see if we caught your host. Ah. Well, we'll figure it out. You know, it works with higher numbers. I mean, that's the important thing. That will be cool once we get it to work, though. Like, I'm kind of super thrilled about that. That'll be fun. Well, I mean, because we can always still manually run the shoutout command, too, though, right? This will just be if, because we can always still manually run it as well. This is just to, like, you know. You're AFK or somebody does, There we go. I need this to kick in again. Once this kicks in again, I'm good. It's just a good way to, I don't know, I just think it's a really cool feature because it would be something where, you know, especially because if we're playing together, if we get a big raid or a host or a raid or something, and we can give shoutouts to. I'm wondering if they're not producing as much because they're overcrowded. Oh wait, a bunch of them are even just wild? The fuck? I'll just let them go. They'll still produce some, which is better than nothing. Like, the whole idea is just going to be to get a bunch of different power producers in here so that we'll essentially be running power off of every possible option. So if there's a shortage in one area, we should still be good. I want to get this done before it, like... before it activates again so I can lock the door. I'm like dumping oxygen down here, so... Same thing with down here too, kinda. But this carbon dioxide keeps pushing it out. I need to get a crab farm going, I think, to use up some of this polluted dirt. Crab mops. Well, it's good because they make sand. So right now, I don't think... Yeah, like right now, sand isn't an issue, but it potentially could be down the road. They poop out sand. They also make molds, which can be used to create lime, which is later needed to make steel. And possibly some other things, but I know for sure it's needed for steel. Do you know what I could do? You know what? I am going to throw in a couple of wood burners here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to bother putting a tune-up in with this? I think I do. I think I do. Stations, tower control station. Automation wire. Going up. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of one of these guys. There we go. Okay. Bum bum bum. Automation. Automation wire. Up we go. Do that. We're gonna do... This is probably... We're probably gonna wanna... Oh god. Not what we want to do. That would just fuck over everything. And then the idea being that we will be able to... I don't know if I need that there for that, but I'd rather be safe than overload the circuits. I'm gonna have to enable access to this so that they can build that. So I'm also going to have to do this. I'm gonna do this too. So we've already got that just going to coal. If I look out of there, I can filter out wood here. There. Oh shit, I'm gonna need more iron. Let's come get all this iron. Ta-da! Problem solved. Maybe not entirely solved, but... I gotta get this built so that this hooks into all of the power. Before we run out of oxygen and everything. This will be lumber. Come on, get this built. There's a little bit of coal there we can do. Perfect. This is built, so we can lock them out of there. Next activity, 57 cycles? Fuck. So we got a while before this kicks back in. Which means we need to get this built. Okay, this is sort of powered right now. Because that's kind of the thing, too, is that if these are going, this will help produce power for everything as well. I know it's not self-contained, but that's not the point. There we go. Most things finally taken care of? Good. Because I want the power going here. So that they'll automatically recharge these guys. I was kind of hoping that there would have been a thing there, but there's not. And I don't see another one in this area, but that doesn't mean we can't build here still. This will most likely be where my industrial area is, but I still want to see what's over here. I let them in here, right? No, I did not. That would be why nobody's building this. Okay. These here are still doing half decent. That's just good. These are almost done. I need to... I wonder if we can find a polluted oxygen vent. It would be nice if we could, because then we could make a puffed farm for slime. And then I could use that to make algae for the fish. Make algae in polluted water. I think this is gonna fix a lot of my power issues, though. Because this will just be slow, steady power. It might not be enough to power the whole freaking base, but it'll be enough to keep these going. It'll be enough so that when there is natural gas, it'll keep this all going. It's my hope anyways. It's my hope. Why is nobody building this? There we go. No, finish it. Go. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. This is fully automated now. Okay. Well, it's getting there. Once this... Once this is set up, we'll be fully automated. Word seed, I guess. I actually don't even think that I need this anymore. I only had this before. Because we had, like, chlorine all in here. Okay, so I'm gonna close this again. This should be pretty... Again, I'm not saying this is going to be perfect. We do still need to get... I want to get a petroleum thing set up here. But... Okay. So we are backing up on water again, but we should still be pretty good. Like, we're not completely backed up anywhere yet. Okay, so this is doing well now, or at least better. Should easily last until we get this, until this is up and running again. This is gonna filter out wood. Oh shit, I've got it backwards. Fuck's sakes. Do I? No, I had it the right way. Fuck's sakes. Green is out, right? Yeah, green is out. Yeah, so that's right. Okay. I'm just a moron. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking it might be time to start clearing out a bunch of this area. I still want to see what's over here though before we decide. Just get this built so that then they can focus on uncovering the other shit. And Mux, if you ended up wanting to do something together, just let me know. You're just messing with Sledgehammer up, TV? I mean, I don't mind working on this. I just don't want you to feel like I'm neglecting you. Because I also wouldn't mind doing something like Fall Guys or something. I'm just saying. But this world is going so well. We just need to set up an industrial area. That's what we need to do. The part you're at is kind of fun. So just let me know. Because like I said, I'm happy with this right now. I mean, look at this. We got our power, like, fortified. Our food situation is definitely good. We've got like 2 sources of half decent food. Not to mention all the meat here. Whoa. Just let me know. It says like 50 cycles on it, so. Oh wait, I need to actually have this take lumber. There we go. Oh god, that's a lot of wood. It's not charging by much, but it is charging a little. Even if the coal doesn't end up being like overly efficient for this, it's still gonna be like the hatches are still gonna be good as a food source, so. Nice, the temperature in here is fixed up now too. Yes. Okay, perfect. And then all I'll have to do is once I do get ethanol going is I'll just have this split off and half of it'll go into here and half of it'll go down to make ethanol. You made it through? Nice. Essentially, I need some of this water to disappear. Which it will slowly, because we're still making oxygen, we're still cleansing carbon dioxide, we're feeding these guys here. Did you want to do something? Did you want to play some Fall Guys or something then? Okay. Yeah, no worries. Just when you're back, I'll just go to break screen. I'll go get some water, and then when I come back, I'll be in Fall Guys. That's all. Yeah, see? The water is finally kind of flushing through. But yeah, I'm thinking we can do potential industrial area up and around here. Like in this kind of area up here. Unless we do it like the same, but over here. It's just a matter of where the resources are that'll be best for it. Because this has a couple of slush geysers, which will be good for creating the water needed. And then there's a natural gas vent here that we could use for some additional power. Like I'll probably do a mini power thing down here. Maybe. But no, I have so much freaking lumber that I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Did that coal come from? Yeah, the sleet wheat is what we're eventually gonna want. Because we're eventually gonna do sleet wheat and nosh beans. I think my nosh beans all, frickin' got fucked, but we'll hopefully find some more. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Yeah, it's in a sterile environment, so when we're ready, we'll dig in and get this and bury it. Coal there that we'll eventually get to. I mean, like, 20s isn't bad either. It's more of just that, like, I need to make sure it doesn't... We're gonna have an obscene amount of fish. It's kind of my plan. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Take the curative tablets, I guess. I don't know why, but all of a sudden my room smells like wet cat food, and I don't have wet cat food. So I'm thoroughly confused. Very nice. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Honestly, I'm so fucking happy with how this world is turning out. Just waiting for Suki to decide what she's doing. Aw, is she trying to come in your room? Oh, you have to show me a picture. And we'll take that over. That way we can... So if I can't find a polluted oxygen vent... I guess I could make it with polluted water. I just don't know if I have an unlimited source of polluted water at the moment. I guess I have an unlimited source of... I'd probably be okay. I have to... I think I have an idea of how I can make it work. I just don't know how much is needed to create enough for a puff. Because I would have to plan that out a little bit. But I have a potential idea? It could work, maybe? But yeah, I'm thinking so far that this is gonna have to be where our industrial area is. We're gonna double check, but it's looking like the most likely candidate. And then this here will probably be our cold farm. Actually, maybe I should make my cold farm over here. Because if I make the cold farm over here, I've got a slush geyser here. I could get cold water that I could use to water the plants. And that way I don't have to worry about overheating them. What are these two? Aha! There's my polluted oxygen vents. Actually, I could do my cold farm. I guess it doesn't really matter too much where I do it, because I could still pump the water wherever I needed it. We'll just have to kind of see where my vents are laid out. But I'm thinking over here is probably actually going to be better. Because that way we can leave this whole area here for making rocket ships. Okay, you're good? You ready? Okay. Let me just make sure that there's no disasters that are awaiting me in the morning. I don't think so. This is just waiting for another, like, 45 cycles. My power situation's looking good. Look at this oxygen situation, though. God damn, I don't think I've ever had an oxygen situation looking so good in a game before. This game is just looking damn good. But yeah, if I do... So I could do industrial, like, in here. And pump the oil up into there. And then I could do cold farming and stuff over here. And then we'll have tubes. Tubes everywhere. And then this area here will be for rocket ships. And like space shit. It's plan anyways. Okay. Let's save And I will be right back, everybody. We're going to switch over to and do like maybe an hour or so of Fall Guys with Mux. So give me a second, guys. I will be back.